Okay, I'm going to start this video by saying the unfortunate shootings of El Paso and all those shootings has made the President of the United States blame video games. See, this is the problem. This is the problem right here with Trump, is he'll use anything. He's already been using conspiracy theories to get his supporters in on it, in on his reign or Hitler type of stance on America. And I don't know if many people remember this, but people were saying Dungeons and Dragons was a satanic cult. Well, here we are today, and I'm going to announce it to the world. Video games are a satanic cult now, apparently. I mean, look at this. Look at this. This is a threefold Ouroboros. Not only is it an Ouroboros, which is the serpentine occult figure for immortality, Alpha et Omega, but this is a threefold Elder Scrolls Online. And right here, this one, Darksiders 3. Look at that. You're hunting down the 7 deadly sins, and it's displaying the 7 deadly sins. In the end, we have seen this censorship before, and we will keep seeing it over and over again. Soon, it was board games, now it's video games. Well, when they start censoring games, what will they censor in real life? It's leading to that. Once they start censoring fiction, soon they're going to move on to fiction-labeled books. They already censored Catcher in the Rye a long time ago, and from public school. Soon they'll be censoring more and more books, so your children won't understand what defiance is, won't understand what rebellion is, and won't understand anything like that. Because this is a real thing, and it's being played out, honestly, over and over and over again. So, yeah. And it won't be just board games, it won't be books, it won't be video games. Soon, there will be movies that will be kicked from the public eye, kind of like Catcher in the Rye, and kind of mix that with a whole bunch of shit talk they did with Dungeons and Dragons. They kick it out of school, right? Movies, right? They don't show them school or college or any educational background, and say, well, this is satanic. And I remember Bill Nye the Science Guy. Every day in elementary school, we would watch Bill Nye the Science Guy. Eventually, they're going to kick that off the school list, and then there's going to be parents that are blaming violence on video games. So this issue is becoming more of an issue, and it's a growing issue. But honestly, all jokes aside, there's nothing satanic about these video games, and honestly, violence in video games tends to be a variation of fun. Human nature tends to be violent. I know a lot of people whitewash it, but even if you watch movies like 2001: A Space Odyssey, as soon as one of the biggest parts of human evolution, or in the movie, when they find the door, the space box, they figure out what weaponry is, and they start being violent, you know? I'm going to be honest here and say video games have nothing to do with witchcraft, occultism, and Satanism. But on a bigger note, it has nothing to do with violence in real life. Video games are just a medium of content to play. and this content to play is for everyone. And of course, there's a rating system. I mean, if you see a little kid playing Sims, or Sims 3, Sims 2, Sims 4, would you blame him for wanting to burn down the house? Because that's what you can do in the game. Or if you want to play sports, you don't want to blame kids for using sports as the tools in sports like that, like the paddle, as weapons or something like that. And of course, just because you play as like a slasher, like Devil May Cry, doesn't mean that he wants Devil May Cry means a crying devil to support. You know, screw all of these claims to censor public media, because eventually this will be round down to the censoring of opinion. Soon people will be writing books about their opinion, and if politicians or the government doesn't like it, they will pull it down. Eventually. But the sad part is, video games as a target is kind of ridiculous, because it's all it is, in absolute reality, just a medium to play. But let's continue the joke that video games are a satanic cult, shall we?
Look at that. Borderlands 3. Of course they're mocking Jesus. Oh, but it's just fiction, right? Yeah, it totally is. It's totally fiction. Yeah, this is a whole bunch of stuff to flip out about the family fun pack. Get rich quick. Like one of those elite peoples. Kingdom Hearts. More like mind control hearts. Holy shit, there's Devil May Cry. Devil worshippers love that game, I heard. Diablo. More like you need a Mexican Jesus. See, Red Dead Redemption, but also Undead Nightmare. Yeah, they're advertising zombies. What a coincidence, right? Anthem. More like a tool in witchcraft called Anthem. What's this about New Dawn? Aww. Okay, Claw. Infernal machines. They said infernal. Do you know what that means? But this is the most dangerous of all. Frickin' farming simulator. Oh, but no, it has to get evil again. Did you know that game is about those Satanists controlling your mind? You go inside a serial killer's mind. Imagine kids playing that.